See, what happens is that as soon as you put the earphone in your ear and start listening to music, the sound in the form of waves will start traveling inside your ear, and the hair cells present inside get damaged. Due to the sound waves, there are many damages in your ear which can permanently enlarge you, and remember, this damage is irreversible. Apart from understanding which of the headphones and earphones is safer, today we will also talk about biologically. We have to understand how and for how long these sound waves damage the ear cells. Otherwise, people will never be able to understand that we have been listening to loud music for so many years, but we have not yet become outsiders. In this video, I will use the terms earbuds and Air Force interchangeably. If I go a little further and explain, then this outer part of your ear is called the eardrum. This hole is like this. This is called the air canal, and this concave-shaped membrane which you are seeing is called the eardrum. Many times you must have heard people saying that do not slap your ears, otherwise the eardrum will burst. This is the eardrum. The eardrum is very, very thin and has a very rich blue supply. The sound waves which come out of your air bones vibrate this eardrum in such a way that these three bones get connected to this eardrum. The vibration of the eardrum gives movement to these three bones in such a way that the last bone out of these three is called the steps, and it connects. Look at it clearly. There are total two portions of inner air. One is the vestibular portion, and the other is the cochlea vegetable portion, which is responsible for the balance of your body. So today we will not talk about it. Our focus will be on this, cochlea. But before that, understand this. These two people sitting in empty and filled water tanks are flapping their wings. Out of these, which one will have to apply more force to flap their wings at speed? Obviously, the one flapping its wings in water will have to apply more force because there is more flapping in comparison to liquid and water, and more force is required there. Similarly, clear flood contains more flaps. So, the sound waves that come from our airways traveling in the air canal and in the airways are made 20 times more powerful by this bonus, because the cochlea connecting area of the steps is very small. Now, inside the cochlea, there are these tiny hair cells, and on top of each hair cell, there are tiny hair cells. This is the reason that the hair cells are damaged by stereo. When we listen to loud music, then this stereo gets damaged in this way. And whenever we listen to a lot of music, then this stereo gets damaged in this way. If you listen to loud sound for long duration, then these hair cells also swell in such a way that the worrying thing is that if the earphones are not used safely, then these hair cells and stereocilia can also get permanent damage, and nowadays it is happening in youngsters. And the sad thing is that at present there is no treatment for this in any hospital in the world. But wait, all these things sound so impractical. We also know this, and these doctors also know that life cannot go on without earphones. Let us accept for once that those who listen for fun will stop wearing earphones. But what about those students who use earphones for studies? Those who watch courses, those who sit in the office and do editing, those who watch Rules in the toilet. Will there be any solution for them, right? Yes, there is a solution, and that solution is 60%. Have you heard this clearly and for more than 60 minutes? Haven't you heard that if you follow this 6060 rule, then your earphones are 100% safe even after using it? But again, this thing is also totally impractical because there are many cases where children's online classes go on for hours, or people sit in the office and edit for 8 hours. So troubled by the 60/60 rule, a student named Steve directly went to the doctor and started asking him about possible solutions to continue his online studies. To understand Steve better, the doctor came back to his study table and started telling him that if you have to study online for a longer duration, then you always have to pay special attention to the distance between the source of sound and the eardrum. When you use earphones, the distance between the source of sound and the eardrum is the least. That is, the distance between the earphones or ear audio devices is the least. The most dangerous and most ridiculous option is to use it. It is like two small speakers have been inserted right inside your ear. When you use headphones, the distance of the eardrum from the sound source is a little more. Researchers and various studies clearly prove that over-the-air headphones are far better than in-ear headphones. If we talk about the safety of the ears, Then since Steve's house is very busy and I was near the road, so the doctor suggested him that if you want to buy noise-canceling headphones in the category of headphones, then they are even better. In high-quality noise-canceling headphones, they have their own mics. With the help of these mics, noise-canceling headphones can be used, and the surrounding sound can be heard, like the sound that came from the busy road outside Steve's house. Soundwave has mics and surround sound. The mic of the noise-canceling headphone will generate a wave from its side as soon as it receives the sound wave, to neutralize the sound wave, to drown out the pixels present in these short sound waves. In the language of physics, it will create destructive interference. By doing this, the noise-canceling headphones will stop the surrounding sound coming to Steve's study table, and will help Steve to listen to his study lectures at a lower volume. You can understand the concept of air going in this way, that the natural wax inside your ear stops the bacteria coming from outside and traps them. Due to this, the bacteria do not go inside the ear and the infection stops. But when we keep wearing earphones for hours and the air canal becomes dry and the bacteria are not trapped, leading to infection. Apart from this, if you use dirty earphones, then there are full chances that you may get otitis inside your ear. Otitis external is a very serious disease of which 10 lock cases are reported in America every year in this disease. The person's ears get infected, the outer ear becomes red, and there is swelling in the ear. In short, Dr. Sahab wants to tell Steve in clear words that to keep the ears safe for a long time, headphones are better than earphones. Headphones are better than noise-canceling headphones, and speakers are better than noise-canceling headphones. You should also remember this thing related to speakers, that the sound source should be kept away from the eardrum. Just this thing will not work. You will have to take care of both duration and loudness. Volume should also be low. Just before the death, Dr. Sahab told Steve one more thing, such a thing which changed Steve's life. Dr. Sahab also called Steve's mother, father, and grandparents in the room, and understood that the level of earrings is yours. That is your level of hearing loss. You will have hearing loss only at the age of 45 to 50 years. If you have not adopted the right way of using earphones from now on, then the doctor compared this concept with the misconception that people have about old age and wrinkles. The doctor told that people think that deep wrinkles and skin pigmentation is a normal aging process. That is, it will definitely come with old age, but the reality is that all this happens on the screen largely due to solar radiation and U damage. Similarly, hey, they have lost their ears. The words that we use for our grandparents today, such words will start happening for our generation at the age of 45 to 50 years, because hearing loss is a normal, healthy process and is not a part of it. Rather, it is noise-induced hearing loss. Dr. Sahab told that the biggest concern is that if the hairstyles get damaged, then they cannot renew themselves automatically like the remaining body parts. Before leaving, Dr. Sahab clearly told Steve's parents to take special care that while using earphones for a long time, Steve is taking a 5-minute break every 30 minutes and a 10-minute break every 60 minutes. This is how the earphones damage our ears. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe this channel to watch more informative and knowledgeable videos. Thanks for watching.